Hello, everybody. Robbie here. I keep bringing up the Mental Health Systems Act and all kinds of different plans to help the vulnerable. Yeah, we have so many different areas of help for the mentally ill. And you can't force anybody that's mentally ill to go into any establishment to help them out, to get their treatments or anything from A to Z. But the bottom line is, COVID 19, it's over 6 years since COVID 19, okay? Just like AIDS in 1980, a long time, okay? Swept under the rug. Swept under the rug. Everything swept under the rug. And instead, we're getting distractions. We're from A to Z, all of it, okay? Down to attacking people in churches, attacking women, doctors that can't even say that men can give birth or not. I mean, they should have their licenses taken away. But the whole thing, what I'm talking about is the mental illness. Everything involved with mental illness has so much to do with COVID 19. And I'll say it again what happened with my son. He had drug issues. Okay, and he had mental issues from drugs. His own hands got him on drugs, and his own hands put him in jail. But he was in jail for 9 months, and he was not treated in that jail. And he was with amongst the whole population. He had, sometimes they had him out away from the population because of his mental issues. But the bottom line is they did not treat him there in that jail. And he had sores all over his body. He was obviously sick. And at the end of the day, when they released him, they didn't test him. He had sores all over his body. He was obviously sick and they didn't take care of him. They just gave him his paperwork and sent him on his way. And that's the point I'm trying to make, is the vulnerable, all right? They are mistreated, okay? We have to change so many things, and we cannot allow what happened with COVID 19 to ever happen again. Because to me, obviously, it was attacking the vulnerable and making more people vulnerable and turning them into sheep. And obviously, masks did not work. They do not work. And any doctor in any form of treatments knows that masks do not work, and that's why they have triple masks, cloth masks, sterilized masks when they're in surgery. They're not going to throw a paper mask on their face and say, okay, let's do this. Okay, to me, a lot of it was intentional. All right, the vaccinations, especially at Myrna. I had the Myrna vaccinations. I'm even going to go there with that one, okay? But a lot of people died from the vaccinations. COVID 19 was not handled properly from A to Z. All the vulnerable, from the youth to the elderly. And you know where I'm going with that one, okay? We have to put in a plan to never allow what happened with COVID 19 to ever happen again. Okay, we have to do something with the fake media. We have to do something with all of it. Things need to change, and they need to change now. This is good against evil. This isn't like just some kind of war of whatever. It's a war against good, against evil. Okay, and evil is roaming the earth as we all know it. Okay, people don't believe it, but one day when you cross and you meet your maker, you'll realize the truth. All right, but we have to change so many things. So many things need to change. Okay, we have so many patriots out there. We have so many good people out there that do not want what's going on to ever go on again. I mean, from fraud, because fraud is number one, and that's the bottom of the barrel. But like I said before in my other video, there's always a top of the barrel. But we have to help the vulnerable. We must help the vulnerable. We must change certain guidelines when it comes to pandemics, because we cannot allow again what happened during COVID 19 to ever happen again. And what happened to my son, unbelievable. And my son isn't the only one. There are so many people. Okay. All right, everybody. Just remember at the end of the day, evil never, ever wins. God bless you. God bless America, and God bless the world. Let's change things. Let's put our feet down now. Enough is enough with this. It's too crazy. It's too much. And don't listen to that 1%. And don't listen to Hollywood, the industry, those ones, leaving the country. Who are they? They're nobody. You, remember, you were the fans. You made these people. You made these people. Okay? At the end of the day, you know what to do. All right, everybody, take care. Take care of yourself and be aware of your surroundings. Take care.